Welcome back to the Rodeo, KHS. We're finally back.
Hope you all had a good week.
Now for some announcements. National Honor Society applications are now due by Friday, February 8th because of our cancellations. No late applications will be accepted.
In addition, all NHS applications have been passed out. If you feel that you should have received one, please feel free to ask Mr. Thrush or Mr. Jones or Mrs. Harshfield with any questions.
Let's just send it over to social media with Anna.
Okay, come back.
Thanks, Anna. Youngstown State University is hosting a preview day for interested students next Friday, February 15th. The deadline to register is Tuesday, February 12th. Sign up at preview.ysu.ed.
College Credit Plus informational meeting will be held at Kenton High School in the cafeteria at 6:30 p.m. on Wednesday, February 13th for parents and students. This is a meeting for students planning on to participate in any type of CCP courses for the 2019-2020 school year. The student and or parent must be present.
A program overview, qualifications, and deadlines will be discussed. Representatives from area colleges will be presented. The necessary paperwork to begin the enrollment process will be distributed and must be returned to KHS by March 31st, 2019.
Let's send it over to our new segment, Lunch Money.
Keep looking for KNN members at lunch and answer our questions correctly to get cold, hard cash. Thanks to everyone who participated this week.
Any seniors, just a reminder that your job shadow placement is due on the Google form shared with you by email by February 14th. See Mrs. Rogers for any questions.
And that concludes our episode for this week.
Thanks for tuning in. See you next Friday, guys.
Oh, I didn't see you there. I was just not doing anything today. Hi KHS, welcome back to the Social Media with Anna. Last time's poll was, what's the best New Year's resolution? And that was using more moisturizer. This week, our poll is, what's your favorite activity to do when there's a school cancellation? Do you like to sleep in, binge on Netflix, play in the snow, or catch up on homework? Let us know at Kenton KNN, and we'll see you next week, KHS. Hello, KHS, and we have a special announcement. Starting Thursday, which was yesterday, we will be selling candy grams for 50 cents for a Tootsie Pop and $1 for a full-size candy bar for the BPA, and we will deliver them on Valentine's Day. So please participate, and we'll see you next week, KHS.
Welcome back to the Rodeo, KHS, and we're here at historic Staples Center in Los Angeles. Sorry for the long drought, but we're back and we're in business. The bowling team's been bowling pretty nasty. Swimming team's been getting soaked, and the wrestling team's been catching dubs and ringworm.
But that's not the real reason we're here to talk to you. Let's talk about Ty Sherman and his game winner.
That boy doesn't always shoot, but when he does, he's deadly. Talk about wet. So we're going to show you this historic highlight by number 30, Mr. T. Sherman.
Shut up and sit down.
So from what I saw, they just swung the ball around the top of the key a little bit. Then Jaden just got it. He looked around for a second, held the ball, and he saw T. Sherman was wide open in the corner. So Ty just gets it, looks at Kirsten up in the crowd, and just splashes it nasty. That's a dub. It was a great comeback victory for the Wildcats. How do you feel about it?
I feel pretty good about it. Didn't play a whole lot, but I did have 2 points.
Without those 2 points,
We would have lost.
So, Polf, let's talk about the most boring Super Bowl in history.
Yeah, it was about like watching paint dry. No point in watching it, waste of time.
Well, do you feel like Tom Brady is the GOAT after capturing his 6th championship?
Tom Brady will always be the GOAT, no matter how much I hate him.
No matter how many times he cheats, deflates balls, kisses his son on the mouth, he's still the GOAT. We apologize for the awful Super Bowl, but we have no control over that. There was a couple of good commercials. But yes, as you always know, the Patriots every year somehow find a way to pay the refs and get the victory. So we appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us in the Sports Corner at Staples Center. We'll see you next week, KHS.
Youngstown State University is hosting a preview day for interested students next Friday, February 15th. The deadline to register is Tuesday, February 12th. Sign up at preview.ysu.ed.
College Credit Plus informational meeting will be held at KNN High School in the cafeteria at 6:30 p.m. on Wednesday, February 13th for parents and students. This is a meeting for students planning on to participate in any type of CCP courses for the 2019-2020 school year. The student and or parent must be present.
A program overview, qualifications, and deadlines will be discussed. Representatives from area colleges will be presented. The necessary paperwork to begin the enrollment process will be distributed and must be returned to KHS by March 31st, 2019.
Any seniors, just a reminder that your job shadow placement is due on the Google form shared with you by email by February 14th. See Mrs. Rogers for any questions.
And that concludes our episode for this week.
Thanks for tuning in. See you next Friday, guys.
What is going on in here, Mrs. Cole?
It's just for fun from Steve's sons.
Oh, is he part of the Frank Brothers?
He should be. He'd be great at it.
He would be.
I know.
Do we know what the occasion is?
There is no occasion.
Uh-huh.
Just balloons make you happy.
They do. Nice spring colors. It's always a pleasure.
Same here, Mr. Broker. Have a great day.